Well, hello, and welcome to Radicards TV. I am your host, Patrick. Thank you for watching. This is Patrick at Radicards.com, and I am in this book. What is happening? This is Patrick at Radicards. 2012 National Sports Collectors Convention. Currently in Baltimore, and we flew in a couple days ago. I wanted to go through the first day. Initially, our first day is we get there, we get our VIP passes. VIP passes, this is what they look like this year. We go up to the VIP lounge, which is where they had the reception area where they offered free pizza. Memory Lane was hosting one of probably the greatest Babe Ruth collection ever. So after the show, after the VIP reception, we headed down to the show and stood in line at 3:30 p.m. to grab our show exclusives. A couple things I'm looking for at the show. I'm an avid Frank Thomas collector. Buy Thomas cards that I don't already have. Buy 90s inserts, parallels of other players, but be extremely picky. Couple notable things. I got 19 packs of 1996 Pinnacle Zenith. It's very inexpensive if you can find it. I was really looking for the Diamond Club parallels, didn't pull any of those. A Pinnacle Mint sample card with still the coin in it. It's still sealed. Sample. Number 3, look for items found in the scavenger hunt list, which I'm here with a couple of my friends. And we decided to get our heads together and create a list of cards to look for while we're looking for stuff we really want. Here I have a list of 18 different items. Best facial hair, oldest active player, players wearing the hat backwards that aren't, Ken Griffey Jr., player holding a broken bat, fattest baseball player, pitcher in a batting position, best card purchase under $1. Something fun to look for as we're digging through cards. That just kind of adds an extra element of entertainment to the show experience. See if we can get some McGuires and Thomases right now. Alright, so we're back in the show today, and trying to find one particular booth where I ended yesterday. Apparently they got some nice 90s inserts. I'm going to see if I can dig around and find it. It's weird to start off in the show at the vintage section and you just kind of walk through to get to the modern. So we'll see what we can find here. Day 2 of the 2012 National Sports Collectors Convention. We got that around I think 9:30-ish, and we started straight back where we stopped the evening prior. It's an experience being in such a large warehouse full of tables. The Baltimore Convention Center is set up kind of like an L, kind of like a Costco-sized warehouse, and it splits off into another section. The trend being the vintage is in one section and the modern is in another. I gotta be honest though, I gotta spend a little bit more time in vintage because I feel like that's an area of opportunity for me in terms of knowledge base. Again, going back to the endless search for Frank Thomas cards, I have found some items, mainly jersey cards and memorabilia cards. To me, not as exciting, but I picked them up for the right price. I'm pretty particular about it though, just because there are so many. Not as shiny, but still fun and entertaining nonetheless. Oh right, yes, the scavenger hunt, an update. So I'm actually 9 in now of the total 18. I picked up any card showing an obscene gesture, but it's not a Billy Ripken. And guess who it is? It's right. It's Frank Thomas, 1994 Stadium Club. What's up, it's Patrick at Radicards, and I'm filling out the form to get my autograph ticket to get Eddie Murray's baseball card signed, his rookie card actually. As you can see here, it is $100. A review of day 3. You're probably thinking, wow, Patrick, you've got the same shirt on that you had the last 2 days. Well, you know what? It's actually the same brand of shirt with the same text on it. but I made like 7 of them. See, check it out. Here's several more. So actually 3 more. They've got my Twitter handle on them. Follow me. So we got there and immediately started on the booth from which we had ended the previous evening. We dug and dug and dug. And Bobby Mercer rookie card. At that same booth, I picked up a, I guess 1931 W517 card number 37 of Mickey Cochran. I wasn't really sure about what I was buying. I kind of bought it on a whim, and I like to learn about new cards. So did our bargain bin thing today again, as we do. So I found this from '97 Player Showcase, the Hot Gloves. This one's a Juan Gonzalez. These are pretty cool. 1997 score. Did a Platinum or Premier Club parallel. These are pretty scarce. These Premier Club parallels. But these are pretty cool. These are 96 Pinnacle Essence of the Game. You may have remembered those if you collected a 96. Sort of plastic. Definitely a 90s thing. 97 EX2000 All or Nothing. Juan Gonzalez. Again, just a great design. Plastic. A 96 Leaf Gold Press Proof Ozzie Guillen White Sox. So where I usually grew up, I didn't have a pro team in my town, so I latched onto a lot of the AA and AAA teams, even some of the single A teams. And it's funny, to a lot of the places I grew up, the minor league teams that we had were actually farm teams for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Now that I live in Los Angeles, you know, I should be by default a Dodgers fan. And, you know, to be honest, I like all the baseball teams. I'm just trying to find one that fits me. Since I grew up a Frank Thomas collector, I'm kind of starting to create some sort of a collection of various White Sox players outside of Thomas, sort of like boutique inserts. And this would sort of qualify as, in my opinion, a boutique insert. Something else, I got this for $1. Carlton Fisk rookie card, but it's bent all the way through the middle. Some of my friends give me a hard time about that, but I don't care. I kind of jonesing to buy something that was high quality. So I'm still thinking about 3 cards. Unauthenticated signed copies of 3 cards. The first one being 1954 Topps Al Kaline rookie, a 1955 Topps Harmon Killebrew rookie, and a 1981 Rochester Minor League Cal Ripken card. I can't decide which one, but I'm leaning toward the Ripken. And I'm in Baltimore right now, so I feel like this is a good time to pick up a high quality Ripken card. Running through here, I did pick up the 77 Topps Dale Murphy rookie card, autographed, authenticated by PSA. The scavenger hunt, how far along on the scavenger hunt am I? So I picked up 3 more cards. Today I got the 1998 Ryan Leaf. That is the most important card on the list. Howard Johnson from 1983 Donruss, so that counts. And then I also picked up the 1991 Stadium Club Nolan Ryan, which is him in a tuxedo. So I'm not sure if that counts as a funkiest non-uniform clothing. I know a friend of mine got one with sumo wrestlers. They're sporting sumo wrestle outfits, which I think is even more appropriate for the scavenger hunt items. So I'm actually 12 into the total 18 on the list. I think I'm doing pretty well. Alright, this is Patrick at Radicards again, and still walking through the modern section. We finally got here. So the booth I'm trying to go to is all the way at the end, and there's a lot to see even in this section. I've seen a lot of it though. So I've been here for now. This is my 4th day, so gone through this quite extensively. So as you can see, it's pretty big. Not many people here right now. It's 9:30, but I think I'm coming up on the booth. What is happening? This is Patrick at Radicards.com. Coming to you again with this time day 4, most expensive day for me. I made a purchase that I had planned sort of I had to kind of let marinate in my brain before I pulled the trigger. Most of you said, in fact, all of you said grab the Ripken, the Rochester Ripken, so I did that. In fact, when I got this morning, I was like, I'm going to get the Ripken. Like, I had to have it. I got my card, then took it immediately over to PSA, submitted it for actually grading the card and authenticating the signature, so I got a red flip. I just submitted my Ripken card to PSA. It's 10:30 right now. I'll go back in 2 hours and see if it's legitimate.
Talking to you, good seeing you.
All right. PSA DNA certified, and then it's actual real at a mint 7, which is strong. I think it's a strong card. What do you think? Yeah?
I think it's good.
All right. Awesome.
Smile.
I've never seen Nolan Ryan rookies in volume before, or Johnny Bench rookies in volume before, and I've never seen them in volume autographed. It's pretty amazing. So I had to take a picture. I posted something on Radicards.com under the day 4 entry. You can have a look there. Pretty exciting. Also, I posted a picture of A-Rod's 1994 SPs in quantity, BGS 9s, PSA 9s, stacks and stacks. I think I saw 100 of them. It kind of just changes your whole perspective on value when you see so many of one card. Still a great card though, nonetheless. And I still don't have it. Also, I picked up a bunch of autographed rookie cards. This gentleman had binders of autographed cards, and they were organized by make and years. Pretty exciting. Took my time, went through there, grabbed all kinds of fun stuff from the 80s. Tim Raines, Randy Johnson, Andres Galarraga. Well, you can see it on the blog here. Another one too, and I'll just actually put this binder up, is I got a, as you can see, a Tommy John rookie card autographed. So real happy about that. That's not one I found in the binder, that was one I bought on its own. The trusty old scavenger hunt list. So I found one more card that would put me at 13 of a total 18. I got the Billy Ripken, the 89 Fleer. Autographed, actually. I picked up an autographed copy. So whatever's left on here is gonna be slim pickings for tomorrow. Now, I know that the oldest card, oldest player, maybe the Jamie Moyer, but I'm not convinced that he's still an active player, so I'm not sure if that's gonna really qualify. We'll see what happens. But, gosh, I don't know what else to tell you outside of this amazing Bobby Thompson card that I got. See that right there? It's pretty amazing. Shot heard around the world. Can't beat that. That was $7. I was real happy. Anyway, it's pretty late here. It's actually, I think it's like almost 3 a.m. and I still have to pack because we're getting on a plane tomorrow. Anyway, it's been great, and I will post another one of these tomorrow for our final day. Have a good night.
Well, you can't so you're gonna get it. So
we're at the last day of the show, and we are heading over to a booth that potentially has McGuire's and Griffey's, as I had stated yesterday. They didn't have them yesterday though, so hopefully. Wait a minute, Dan, are we in the right spot? We're supposed to be back at 2700, right?
No, it's way in the back, dude.
Oh, that's right. We gotta go to the vintage section. Kind of lost my bearings the 5th day. I think you're building a cognitive map on like the 5th day, but it's still kind of a blur. So we're gonna walk over there. Here's how I look at the. As you can see, again, it's still early in the morning, so dealers are still kind of setting up, and buyers are still flowing in. Because we're VIP, we get in half an hour earlier, which is really nice. So, anyway, let's see what happens.
Let's look for a big paycheck at the end of this.
I'll check in later. All right, that was the end of that show. The end of the last day that we were here. In fact, you know what? Hang on a minute. Hang on. All right. So that was the last day of the show. I just finished, and as soon as we walked in, I went straight to the gentleman with the McGuires and the Thomases and this sort of thing. And although he had one Thomas that I think I have, it's the 1996 Ultra Home Run non-redeemed redemption card. So it's kind of a confusing issue. There are 5 versions of that card. Gold medallion, just regular base cards you pull from the packs. So still working on that. I think I'm missing one card. It's the gold medallion of the card that I just showed you, the non-redeemed redemption card. So stuff I bought today, mainly autographs, just because they were fun. Some big ones and some not so big ones, but all in all, a very good time, and I'm proud of my purchases. So what I like to do when I buy cards out at a show like this is I bring a binder, and by having a binder, what you can do is, well, as you can see, this is kind of what I got today. It's a stack. It's really heavy. Top loaders, plastic. What I'll do is when I'm at a show, especially something that's, you know, multi-day, really in a show, take everything out of their top loaders and sleeves. I keep the penny sleeves, and I donate the top loaders back to the dealers the following day, just to keep it, you know, recycled through the hobby. I sort of really enjoy that, so I feel like it's kind of like my social responsibility. But anyway, so I keep the sleeves and I just roll through here and just add as I go. This is kind of a cool one. I got a Philly Fanatic mascot card, and it's autographed. I don't remember how much I paid, but it was cheap. I think it was $1. Probably thinking, why did you spend $1 on that? Well, I spent $1 on that because I've never seen an autographed version of that card, and I've been doing this for a really long time. So anyway, it's been a good day all in all. You know what I've been doing is I've been getting up and coming over here and not eating breakfast before I come out here. So in fact, I'll get so busy and forget to eat, and I'll be standing the entire day and eat when I get done after 6. It's not good for me. Don't, dear boys and girls, don't do that. That's good. That's not good. Make sure to eat food while you're at a show, no matter where you are, wherever you are. Make sure to eat food. So last night we went to this place. We went and had dinner at this place down here in Baltimore. That it's like a chain restaurant right off the pier there. I'd never heard of it before. I can't even remember the name of it. I thought to myself, I was looking at the menu, I was like, God, it's burgers and pasta and this sort of thing. I picked the most obscure thing out of the menu. I got the meatloaf. It's pretty good. I was pretty happy about that. I don't know where we'll go today, but I think we have some time before I get on a plane. And for our new friend, made some friends while we were here. It's another thing too, go to these things, these shows, and you make friends with people, you know? You build contacts and share with people. The thing I did while I was here is I handed out my Radicards business cards. As you can see, it's got our website address on there, handle, Twitter handle, so you can follow us if you want. That's been pretty nice to do, nice to have around, some sort of contact information. What else to tell you? Well, I got an 87 Donruss Ruben Sierra rookie card autograph. Again, $1. Sort of getting into this phase of collecting autographed versions of rookie cards. Not all of them, of course, just players I grew up not idolizing per se, but collecting. There's a Wally Joyner autographed. So some of you might not think that's the best use of my money, but I did make some really amazing purchases today, or while I was at the show, and this is just kind of fun stuff for me. It's all very inexpensive. These dollar autographs. So I dug through a lot of this stuff today. I was waiting for my Eddie Murray to get back from PSA. So I finally picked that up and I'll probably put it on Radicards for you to see. I was real pleased with, it came back a 9, the graded the autograph. So I was real pleased with that. It's been a great show. I'm pretty tired. I walk around a lot in sandals. And my feet are kind of blistered. So, but it's totally worth it. If you get a chance to go to one of these national conventions, I strongly recommend you do so. There's a 1989 score rookies Omar Vizquel rookie card. It's kind of hammered, not terrible, but I actually like this set. I like that they use these random sort of like pastel-y, pasty colors, not your typical red, white, and blue, or red, yellow, and blue. These ones use like, you know, pinks and different shades of teals. I've always liked the traded and update rookie sets from the 80s. Got a 1990 Upper Deck Jose Offerman autographed. I was real pleased about that. Again, it's cheap, but just for fun. I remember collecting this guy in 1990. Not anything crazy expensive by any means, really affordable. So dealers are leaving right now, and so what I'm going to try to do is get all these out of their top loaders and into this binder so I can donate these top loaders back to the dealers so they can reuse them. There's a 1989 Richmond Braves David Justice. Real happy about that. Again, a guy I collected in 1990. A 1989 clear Ramon Martinez. Ramon Martinez? I always have a hard time pronouncing his name. Ramon. Rookie autographed. I got an O to B McDowell 85 Topps USA card autographed. I picked up 2 of these. This guy's got a really strong autograph. It's very legible. I'm very pleased with it, actually. Is it 2 or maybe 3? I found one that was like way off center. I don't remember if I bought it or not. It might be in this pack. It's gonna stack if I did. They're cleaning the floors over here. It's real loud, so I'll try to speak up. This is a Dennis Boyd 84 Donruss autographed. It's not his rookie card. I originally thought that it was, but I don't think it is. Got a 85 Topps Corey Snyder autograph. It's a really strong signature. You got the loop over the top there. I'm actually really happy about that. So that card was worth a lot of money back in the day, years and years ago. Not so much anymore from getting autographed versions for $1. Got a Ryan Klesko here, 1990 sports print autograph. Never seen that card before. Definitely some minor league thing, some obscurity. Really cool. I dig that stuff a lot. It's something you just don't see every day. Oh, this is fun. Greg Jeffries score autographed. Autograph didn't come in very clean, but it's probably pretty old in terms of when he signed it. I got another Greg Jeffries in here too, actually, 88 Fleer. It's an 89 Classic Jerome Walton. I believe he was Rookie of the Year in 89. So I just think this is kind of he's got a really clean signature there. I have another one of these. I purchased another Jerome Walton autograph about a year ago. The 89 Score Rookies. It's just one of those cards I really dig. We'll set these aside for later. What else did I get here? This is a 93 Luis Gonzalez autograph. It's just fun. Fun. I always liked Luis Gonzalez. Not really sure why. I bought a lot of his 91 Stadium Club rookie cards. Oh, this is cool. I dig this a lot. This is fun. 83 Topps Mookie Wilson pen auto. That's cool. It's a great set. It's you know, it's one of those sets that Topps was the first set that Topps released as a. You can see the full color Let me pull it out here. You got the picture on the front, and then you've got the portrait on the lower right, or on the bottom quadrant, bottom half of the card. And some cards have the picture on the other side. I think that's how it went for 83 Tops. It's kind of a blur now. I've been looking at cards for so long this week, but other companies followed suit by having the picture on the back of the card, which is kind of, I know Fleer followed up with that. This is to my knowledge, don't quote me on this, it's just from what I know, of what I've heard. Anyway, I've always liked this design. I think that the Tops did a great job this year, 83. I know that one of the bigger cards for me when I was younger was the, of course, the Tony Gwynn. There's a nice little story to go behind that. There's 87 Don Russ, Mookie Wilson. Couldn't decide between one or the other, so I just bought both. You know, better to have it, not need it, than to need it, not have it. That's what I always say. So anyway, about the 83 Tops. Actually, before we get into that, got a Mike Tyson. No, not the Mike Tyson, a Mike Tyson. 82 Don Russ. I was pleased about that. So when I was in middle school, or early high school, I think my mom got me a PlayStation for Christmas, and I was still using these, my Super Nintendo at the time, and I wanted to upgrade, you know, donate or not use. For some reason, I was getting rid of all my other systems and upgrading when I was younger. That's how I do it, get a new system and trash the old one. So I had all these games for Super Nintendo, so I took it in a local card shop and donated all of my Super Nintendo and all my games for a Tony Gwynn 83 Tops rookie. At the time, it was worth like 60, 70 bucks, something like that. It was a big card, and I remember looking at that several nights after I purchased that card, kind of being like, not so much in awe, not like Mickey Mantle awe, but just really stoked on my trade. Oh, this is kind of fun. 89 Don Russ, Greg Olson rookie, autographed. You know, several guys today had the 89 Tops autographed, but price points weren't really where I wanted, and the autographs weren't that clean. Gerald Clark autograph. You're probably thinking, who's Gerald Clark and why did you buy that? Well, it's interesting because 89 Don Russ, this particular card actually, I had one at home when I was a kid. It was one of my first autographed cards, and I was really young. Must have been 89, 90, 91, somewhere around there, and I had this card laid out on my room floor, my carpet. And I was cleaning my room and it's organizing my cards. It's kind of what I did when I was a kid, is relaxing, hanging out in my room. And my dad comes into my room and accidentally steps on my Gerald Clark card. Big blue signature, really beautiful. And I was kind of upset, and I was like looking at this and thinking to myself, man, you stepped on my Gerald Clark rookie card, autographed. I don't know if it was rookie. Maybe not rookie, maybe it is. But it was the only autographed card I had. So I was pretty upset. I was like, am I ever going to forgive my father? Well, of course I'll forgive him, it's my dad. But then I saw this and I was like, great, a cool replacement. Not in the best shape, but definitely not creased, like someone didn't step on it. So I was pleased with it. So I was really happy about finding that. Here's an Oscar Gamble. Not a rookie, of course. He played long ago. Autographed in red. If you've been reading Radicards at all over the past couple of years, you know that I've featured some Oscar Gamble cards on site. So it's funny, actually. Hang on, I got a phone call here. Hey, how's it going? I'm actually filming right now. They've shut down all the tables. Just keep walking down. I'm gonna call you back. Okay. All right, bye-bye. Anyway, oh, this is cool. Bobby Bonilla, 87 Fleer. He just signed Bo. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but you know what? Whatever. It's cool. I remember this card being worth a lot more than of course, than it is now. No Hall of Fame induction yet. So, Tim Salmon. This is fun. It's a classic Angel. I was happy to get that for as cheap as it was. Mark Newfield. This is one of those guys who has a card in the 91 Upper Deck set that, although it wasn't worth a ton of money, I remember it being worth something out of all the rookies. Like this one listed for something. So I remember keeping it, so I figured to add an autographed copy to my collection would be nice. This is an interesting, funny one. Rusty Kuntz. Just the name alone is peculiar, to say the least. But I really like that it's, you know, it's a classic shot. We all know why I bought it, because of the name is just hilarious. So nice to add that to my collection. Now this gentleman here, we have a Scott Chiamparino. I got this because I think he signs, and I had a regular one, and I intended on sending this in to get it signed, the base card without the gold. And then I found this card, and it's gold and it's autographed, and I'm like, dude, I don't have to do the work anymore, it's done. So probably just go ahead and donate, add the one that I currently have the donation pile, and just keep this with my collection. This is funny. This card used to be worth quite a bit of money. Jeff Reardon, 81 Topps. This one's autographed. This guy's always had a gnarly beard. I think his whole career I never saw his face. It was just covered in fur. But glad that I got that. And that's a Mets card. I think the traded set, the 81 Topps, had him in another team. I can't remember. I want to say Cubs, or I don't really follow Jeff Reardon, so I don't know. So this would be my second Storm Davis rookie autograph. This one's in red. I just like the card. I got my other one, I think, for like $5 a couple of years ago. I was pretty pleased about getting this one for $1. Oh, hey, we have a scavenger hunt going on, okay, in the show. The whole week we've been doing a scavenger hunt, and this is one of the guys that I've been looking for, the Jamie Moyer. One of the scavenger hunt items was oldest player. Now, I've been told recently that Jamie Moyer may or may not still be active. I think he's still trying to find a pickup team. I'm not sure, so got it anyways. It's a rookie card and it's autographed. This one's really cool. Mickey Tettleton. This is a 96 Collector's Choice Crash the Game, the gold version of it. These are really hard to find in gold, and this is the only one I've ever seen autographed, and so I had to have it. It's a beautiful card too. I love the sparkles. This is pretty cool. It's like there's still people shopping. This is excellent. 92 Pinnacle Brian Jordan rookie autographed. He's really happy about that, because it's just, you know, one of those cards you never see, and you never see autographed. You see it in like 10, you don't see it because nobody really cares. So it's not brought to shows and stuff because it's in commons boxes, stuff people give away. So happy to get that autograph, find it in autographed form. This next one's pretty funny. Now, from what I know, from what I've read, this is, Dimitri Young doesn't like this card. He actually hates this card because something about his facial expression, and then I think he was saying the gap between his teeth. I think this card's hilarious. I'm a huge fan. So, Dimitri, thank you for allowing this into the market. I don't know if you had any say whether or not, but I like that you signed this card. So thank you. Pretty pleased. He looks pretty happy. I think he's a pretty happy guy in this shot. So I hope he's doing all right. We're almost done. Oh, this is fun. 89 Fleer Tom Brookins. Now this is an interesting card. This is autographed, of course. Going to mounted cards. This card was actually originally an error, and it had somebody else's back on the back of this card from the set. I don't remember, but it was the next card up or the next card down. I can't remember. I have the error, but this is a nice addition because I actually didn't have the corrected version, which is what this is. I have a Jim Bouton. This card's pretty peculiar. I picked it up because it's super oddball. Check him out. Super smooth, right? Well, so let's read the back. After pitching for the Yankees, Jim wrote ball 4 and then became a sportscaster. During his comeback with Atlanta in 1978, Jim developed Big League Chew. I have no idea. Shredded bubblegum. Now he puts people on their own bubblegum cards. That's just rad. So it's autographed. I mean, it's just something you never see. Really pleased about that. So pleased about all of these, right? This is cool. When I was, gosh, 1997 maybe, I bought this card raw when it was, you know, worth something. Dustin Harmonson, 1993 traded. This one's autographed. It's just one of those cards, again, you just never see because it's long forgotten. But it's got a great signature, strong signature, you can see there. Big bold blue. My shoulders are hurting so bad. I put my backpack on my shoulders for the past 8 hours. Standing. It's just all worth it. This is 88 Rookies leader. And Yankees. Rookie, it's hammered. It's got a crease across the top. The corners are mangled, but you know, it is Leader's autograph, bold blue. So add that to the collection. Why not? Oh, this is fun. I remember collecting Ellis Burks in the 80s, late 80s, early 90s. This is his rookie card, but he's got one from the 87 Topps traded. This is the base 88 set. I love the cards that have the Rookie Cup symbol on them. Those are pretty cool. Oh, this is fun. Wally Joyner. In fact, you know what? I think maybe I already bought this card. Kind of lose track. 86 baseball's best. Joyner autograph. And I live in LA, so I used to live really close to Anaheim. I was in Fullerton for a while, and I was a big, huge Angels market out there. It's fun to go to those Angels games. That stadium's really beautiful. If you ever make it to the Angels Stadium, or if you ever make it to Anaheim, go to the Angels Stadium to see a game. It's beautiful stuff. Big, huge, giant, just awesome. Great weather. Bobby Grich was signing. No, I didn't meet him or get this signed, but check this out. We saw him at the airport, and he was one of the free signatures. I figured I'd grab this and add it to my collection, just because I don't have a Grich signature. Never really knew much about the guy until I knew he was signing at the show, so I threw this in the collection. A friend of mine got the Leaf version of this, and I was like, well, maybe I should just get the Don Russ, call it a day. These other ones, am I out of pages? I'm out of pages. Jeez. I got all these at the show. Let me see if I can fit it up here. Yeah, I fit it up here. I got some Thomases and stuff. I have 3 Terry Steinbach rookie cards, Fleer. They all have different signatures on them. I want to do some research to figure out if one's a stamp, if one's a period signature, if one was signed while, you know, sloppily outside of the stadium. I mean, it's hard to say. I really don't know. Since, you know, I talked to the dealer about these at length, and we're looking at them for a long time. We're looking up online. He just gave them to me. He's like, I don't know, but you can have them, because I have no idea. Because we just talked about them for a while. This is the last day of the show, and people are just trying to move stuff out. So, got all 3. This will give me a good chance to research Terry Steinbach's autograph. Something I'm trying to learn is autographs. I want to show you something else. It's really cool. You really dig this. Let's close this up. The cards, card binder. Move this over here for now. Got some stuff PSA'd. I probably already showed you several items. My Cal Ripken, of course. This is my 81 TMC. This is authenticated. I'm really happy. My hands are so dirty right now. I barely want to touch this stuff. I'm thinking it's in a case, but yeah. What I do with these graded cards is I put them in their own sleeves. So, for example, this is my Dale Murphy rookie autograph I got. And it's in a little bag, a little team bag. I like to keep this in team bags because it prevents scratching, smudging, fingerprints, this sort of thing. In fact, you know what's interesting about this Dale Murphy is I bought one from a seller. The same seller got this one. And I was comparing them the first day as which one to get, the one I had and then this one. And I went back to that same dealer, he had this one. I was like, dude, mind if I swap it out? And he's like, that's fine, whatever. I got it because of the bolder signature. Worst condition card, but I don't really care. It's the signature I'm after. So if you look there, a strong blue signature. Really happy about that. Of course, he didn't charge me any fee to get the swap. I was just happy to have it. And while I was there, I picked up a Fergie Jenkins rookie autographed. Thought this was just a really cool card. I really got into this card, I think, summer of 2007, 8, right in there. Can't really remember now. I usually have a pretty good memory. So I went ahead and picked those up. Oh, and I also have one more to show you while we're talking. I'll show you everything. It's this big old long video. Oh, really stoked about these. I got the Ripken rookie traded, autographed. I got that really good deal. I figured I'm in Baltimore, I may as well just go all out. It's just pretty rare otherwise, so I got 6 of them, I just bought 1. Got my Eddie Murray back, autograph. This is the O-Peachy. Really happy about getting those. He came out of 9 for the autograph. So I'm starting to get into autograph of rookies. I think this stuff is a lot of fun. So I can get these back in this box here. It's a lot of fun to collect, and you know, I buy these cheapo rookies of just guys that I not so much grew up collecting per se, but well, I guess some of them I did. Yeah, I'd take that back. I grew up collecting a lot of the Ellis Burks and what else did I have in that list? Not so much Terry Steinbach, but Mookie Wilson was one of those guys. I just want to show you this. This is cool. I got this for a quarter, or a buck. I think it was a quarter. This is the Dwight Gooden '86 Sportflix disc. These are pretty cool. You move them around, you can see that. It's kind of fun. I have the Don Mattingly. I figured I'd add that to the collection. This stuff in this box bag was basically given to me. I paid $1 for everything in here, less this, I think $3 for everything. This is hilarious. So, this is an expert's guide to card collecting, circa 1995, and it features a special guest on here, Steve Garvey. And check it out, it's Mike Burkus, who is he's the convention organizer or president of the convention, I believe, of the National Sports Collectors Convention. This was a quarter. Can you believe it's unopened? Rare, super rare, antique. Maybe I get like a VHS to DVD burner and just rip it, you know, to a DVD so I can have it doesn't degrade in quality. Famous firsts in baseball. It's an ex-library book from like the 80s, but this book came out in the 70s, the early 70s, and I love the bright, vibrant green colors. And I'm probably gonna read this, but I'm probably gonna have to clean it because it's pretty disgusting. As you can see, look at the back. That used to be white probably at one point. It's just this brownish tint. Jeez, worth it. So worth it. Quarter, right? He threw this in as a gift for just because he wanted to move stuff. This was free. This is Cooperstown, Sherry's famous restaurant. Okay, this is a what do they call that? A placemat for the restaurant. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I don't even want to frame it. I don't know what's gonna file it away, and who knows what's gonna happen. I'll think of something. This is pretty cool. This is from 1958. Baseball Rules and Pictures revised. So this is something I think about getting graded just to have. It's not really something I'm going to go through and read, but it's got amazing illustrations. Everything's in great, it's brand new, almost not brand new condition per se, but pretty good shot. Pretty good condition.
Drive-out passes from AES will not be available until 5 p.m. Thank you.
And they've got little illustrations with the players doing certain plays in there. So that was I think I paid $1 for that, or a quarter. I don't remember. It was really, really cheap though. Just real nice gloss on the front. It looked like it had been looked at once and then filed away for so many years. It finally just reached my hands after it being in existence for multiples of decades. This is really cool. So cigarette companies used to advertise in magazines, and this is a baseball themed advertisement. It was cut from a magazine in 1948. This is when this came out. It features what is his name? Oh, they're Chesterfields, of course, is for the advertisement. And this is the player, the actor that played Babe Ruth in the Babe Ruth story, which came out in the late 40s. This is William Bendix. I'm sorry, William Bendix. See, I've never seen the movie, and this is before my time, so this is all very new to me. I thought this was really cool, though, when I saw it. So this might be a nice framed item. It's kind of a nostalgic piece. I think it's interesting that, it's a cigarette advertisement, because that's been banned. And magazines are no longer to have. Or cigarette companies can no longer advertise in magazines, I think. Or is it commercials? Again, it's a blur. I've been here for a while. I'm pretty exhausted, but don't quote me on that. I'm not sure. It's one or the other. I'm pretty sure it's commercials. I'm not sure if they can still advertise in magazines or not. But yeah, that was my day today. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate that. And until next time, thank you. Enjoy collecting.